Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, we're in Karavold. Okay, rewind a second there, Tess. This is Even the Ocean Blind. And in the last episode, we sorted out the Oscar Mason power plant, and now we're in the lost city of Karavold. And well, I mean, it's not lost, it's right here, but it's old, but it looks like New York. Oh. See, I thought we were going to have to go through that archway there. So... Oh, right, duh. There was some mention in the last episode of contacting Whiteforge through the Karavoldish radio stuff. And that's what we're doing. It's not working, but I mean, that's what we're doing. Oh, extra buzzed. Oh, it is working. I thought we were going to have to climb to the top of the building King Kong style and fix the satellite dish, if there even is one. Because radios work by satellite. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't tell me. The entire city is actually a giant tooth, and the entire continent is just going to swallow us up. Why would you have a government office on a radio tower building? Then again, the Sunray Spire isn't all that different, so... Oh. So that's why we can't go through that door that we haven't checked yet. So we are going to have to go through that vent. We can't go through this door. Oh, it's a break room! There is the rubble is comfort. This is no time for rumba. I've made that joke before. Also, the fact that the wall goes in down here says to me there's going to be like a secret passage or something like that later. I don't know. For now, we can go through this door. Do we have a level? Are we going to get squooshed? Because squoosh is the past tense of squish. Obviously, epic rap battles of history. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything today. Oh, there is no level. I just had to go through a thing. Diagrams. Is this keep talking and nobody explodes? Oh, there we... Okay, first of all, explodes. Secondly, there we go. There are the fucking silos. Yes, you let Doorhead know that we are going to yeet. Okay, just had to check, just in case there was an exactly one hidden sandwich in there. Also, is the game running faster than usual? Or is that just this room? Or is everything just faster in Karavold? You know, harder, better, faster, stronger, harder, softer, regular porridge. Oh, I just realized. Doorhead has this thing over his eye, so we're talking into his eyepiece, and that's... Normally he has it on his forehead, so it's not in front of his eye, and that's what looked like the door. Oh. Ooh. Nice. Of course. Was that... like, old what's-his-face? Paxton, like, Paxton B, the original. Oh, map fragments, how convenient. So, where are we going? What are we doing? Oh. Well, that's convenient. We're totally not going to have to blow up all three of them. Although, if they were able to send operatives inside the Geomes, that kind of further corroborates my theory that they are kind of meant to be gone inside. I mean, interpret that how you will, but I'm trying to imply that they're like rescue ships or something. Yay, we're going to go to the other continent after this. Clearly, that's where Blackforge is going to be. We're going to have Pancake City to the north, New York to the south, and Whiteforge to the west. The west and the nouth. The nouth-west. It is every direction at once. And that is where you will find Whiteforge and its associated continent. Walk on the car. Jump over the other car. You failed. Nope, she didn't. Landed just outside. Okay. I am kind of brain rambling, which is a word. But you know what? I keep forgetting to do this. But if I look at the journal, I get an achievement called Journal. I have been meaning to do this for so many. And I guess you can sort of pause the video throughout just to catch up on the notes. But this is a thing that you can do that apparently there's only one Oscar Mason, even though it says Oscar Mason 1. L'Engle? What is this L'Engle? So, yeah, there is an achievement for just opening this set of pages. Oh, there's only one for Riveton as well. That implies we're going to be going back there at some point, maybe? Also, is this the music of the continent or of the notes? Could be either. I don't know why I'm going quiet for all this, by the way. But yeah, this is a nice little recap of the LP so far, I suppose. How many notes do you take, Aleph? There we go. And then... Oh, we have... These are new. And that. And that. Spoilers, oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to hide a lot of that. There were a load of spoilers there. Also, map. Oh, we could do that now. I don't think I ever realized you can equip a map. So, that's where the Earth Bomb silo is. We just need to find that, I guess. So find a rock that's, like, left. Is it this one? It's not this one. There may be some bumbling involved. Where am I looking? Okay, so it's not that one. Is it this one? Is it this one? All I know is it's next to a rock. In fact, I can probably rule out all these because the ground doesn't match them at all. Is it this one? Is it this one? This may take a while. Hey, I found one of the silos. And it's not too far from the Earth Geome either. Because it turns out there's a place on the overworld where you can go to the Geomes, but Aleph's like, nah, we can't do this yet because we don't have the bombs. So you may have seen a couple of frames of that in the speed-up montage just then, but I mean, that's what that was. You can go to the Geomes, but I mean, you can't do anything with them yet. So let's just head into the silo. I know one of these has really good music, and I don't know which one. It could be this one, it could be the others. You don't say. Oh, they go through. We have through, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. So, noted. Walk under these, or they will through me sideways. Funny how the architecture here is very similar to those of the Whiteforge continent, but the mechanics are different. We have pods that whoosh. And you know what? I'm gonna go down so that I can up again. Thank you. Balance. It is a thing I obsess over. Ooh. Well, at least it's giving me time to react to each layer of woofers, otherwise that would be difficult. Having to bounce up and down and... Oh! Twee! Buldy bee! Buldy bee! And we're back to balance again. Okay, this one has good music. It's not the one that I was thinking of, though. Ooh. Balance must be maintained! Thank you. Am I just the meat who thanks in this episode? Just, thank you, and thank you, and thank you. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm like this. No, my balance. It's not as it once was. You don't say. It's almost like how this game works or something. Oh, this could be the first chain that I plow face first into. Because, you know, plow. I make that sound like it's a reference to something, and it only kind of half is. It's not in the best of tastes, though, so I shall stop. It's gonna go ping-pong! It went ping-pong, just not favourably, because I had to move, and I didn't. The music is gooding! Oh my goodness. Maybe there's timing involved. Maybe I'm just bad at this. I guess I need to hit the top one first, then, somehow. Because that thing doesn't recharge by the time... Like... Oh. I was going to say you can't bounce up and down between them indefinitely, but apparently you can if you start at the top, and now we're here because we've been going downwards the entire fuck of salad time? When is salad time? It's, you know, it's like 5 hours behind GMT, obviously. So, New York is in salad time. You heard it first. Tessex, the forefront of all Blastoise knowledge. I'm trying not to be random for the sake of it. I'm just saying words that are coming out of my face because I'm enjoying this level. This is a good level in a good game. And apparently New York is salad and also water, turtle, fish. It's not a fucking fish. It's a water-type Pokemon, though. So there is that. Oh. No, don't do that. Boing me the other sideways, please and thank you. No, don't boop me on the ceiling. That's a disagreeable set of circumstances, you poof pod. This way. Meow. And the other way, except not yet. Nah, timing. It is so many fucks of thing. It's a whole box of fucks, which is only good commentary because they both end in KS. Well, CKS. Like how in Spanish, if you spell the word socks in English, then it's Spanish for it is what it is because SOCKS. Haha, I know words. And this, my brain wants to call it a pwap dongle, but I'm sick of being random for the sake of it. How is the do that is a go? That's a slightly more sincere fuck of words. There we go. I'm not sure what made that particular run through that jump any different from the previous ones, but yeah. Nyeh, I say. I nyeh at many things, I'm aware. I almost feel like I'd have to be powered up on purple just to make this jump, but no. I've mentioned before how even though the game mentions that it's like this big cultural deal about, you know, energy types and being balanced and stuff, but it doesn't really feel like Aleph moves any faster when purpled, or jumps any higher when blued or greened or lighted or whatever. But maybe that's just me, because one thing that I have noticed is when I stop recording, the game inexplicably jumps up to 60 frames a second, which it was designed to run at 60 frames a second. I'm not gonna... Oh, here's... This is the whole falling thing I was talking about earlier, how at least earlier I had the time to react to the pods, but now I don't. Don't do this. But yes, this game was originally designed to run at 60 frames a second, and it does, just not when I'm recording for some reason. Games be tripping. Or maybe they should tie their damned game laces. They're like shoelaces, but gamier. No, whoa. I need to double fuck on each one. Because one upwards launch gets me to the... These pods only launch you a fixed distance, and it's based on where you start. So if I start from down here and touch this from the bottom, it'll only launch me up to there. If I bounce on it from the top, it'll bounce me higher, because I started higher. Higher, higher. Tonight we raise the dead. Tonight we bury this in fire, fire. And speaking of fire, we're trying to get bombs. Are we going to have to solve some sort of light bendy puzzle at the end of this? Because I don't see why we would. Yeah, platforming. Apparently the people of Karavold were just better at getting good at game. The whole Whiteforge continent, frankly, spoiled us with its comparative lack of difficulty. Ooh. Difficulties and backwards throwing pods. I can't words. Either that or I'm fluent in Karavoldish without even realizing. Twee. But I am having fun, and that's what counts, right? I mean, my commentary can absolutely die, and I can be not entertaining to the people that I'm creating this video for, but at least I'm entertaining for me. Right? And balance has been reobtained, sustained in the face. That is a good. Much like this level. Oh. Did we obtain bomb? Okay. It's all well and good saying there's a manual, but it's probably written in Karavoldish. Oh, we could go straight to the, well, I would say the Earth Geome. But Karst, K-A-R-S-T, Purse, doesn't sound like planes to me. Whatever. That's the bit that I was talking about before, where you could see the Geome, and Elif is like, no, I can't go here yet, I don't have explodey boobs. So, now that we do have explodey boobs, you know, is pyrascendic a word? I don't think it is. Pyrotechnic titties. Let's go and feed the Earth Geome a bountiful breakfast of death. Hello there. Would you like some dye? Also, this place is actually really fucking pretty. Just throwing that one out there. Ooh, a tree. I don't remember what they're called, that tree in the background there. I recognise them from Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze of all games. Now, I was going to say, at this point, if... First of all, it's turning into Shadow of the Colossus, but if there is some plot twist regarding the true nature of the Geomes, we wouldn't have 3 of them to deal with. Like, we'd have to... Like, we'd only do one silo, then we'd get inside the Earth Stream and be like, oh my goodness, it's a ship! And I don't think that's going to happen, because we're still set up to go to 2 more silos and 2 more Geomes after this. So, sorry, Aardvarki goat person with the little snoot, but I'm going to have to explode you from the within. You know, take the road to the secret of even before. That's the second time this week I've made that reference, and I don't entirely remember what the full reference is. Well, anyway, at least now we don't have to constantly report to Mayor Bigugs whenever we enter an area. And it's so pretty. Oh, hello there. Is this Little Big Planet? Because I'm getting extreme Little Big Planet vibes from this all of a sudden. On a completely unrelated tangent, all of A sudden, not all of the sudden. Just for those who don't get that right. And I've also become painfully aware, when I've been editing these videos, like, the way I pronounce apostrophe VE sounds far too much like OF, and there are enough people who misspell apostrophe VE as OF, and I don't want to sound like that's a mistake that I make, because it's not. But hang on, what are you quoofing at? Okay. Can I cover this with that? Is that what you're getting me at some point in the near future? And another one? Okay, you're just feeling a bit observant today. Oh! There is people! Did you shout acne at me? I skipped it a bit too quickly without realising, but did you just shout acne? Oh, you are from Whiteforge then, you're not a local. That's a shame. Are you going to tell me not to kill the thing because you've been living with it in some flavour of harmony? Savage and accurate based on what we've seen. From the way this conversation is going, I feel like you're not going to approve of what we're going to have to do, but we don't make the rules, we just follow them. It's the hamburger of the apocalypse, so at least you're understanding about it. If we can't climb up its forelegs, why don't we just climb up its hind legs instead? Just a thought. Is it at this point that we cover the geysers? Either is fine. Neither is a particular regional pronunciation, just throwing that one out there. Yeah, cover them up, and then there'll be a powerful one that goes whoosh. Standard video game trope when it comes to geysers, or geysers if you prefer. Ooh, an entire shovel. Now why is it sometimes when we get items, it's just a blank text box, and then other times, it's the storyteller saying, oh, well, I've got a thing. Please don't fade. I was going to say, surely you could have animated that. But nope, just faded to black. I could jump in the automated cutscene, that's delightful. Did I mention that this ground kind of looks like abalone, but I forget what abalone is, so maybe it doesn't? Because that's kind of my train of thought here. 1, 2, 3, humph. That's how you make things fade to black. Just for future reference, in case you ever needed to hide from someone, just go 1, 2, 3, humph, and then everything will fade to black. And you can just do whatever. And by the time everything fades back in, you're gone. So we covered those 2 up. Is there a third one over here? Can we continue past go and collect a get out of jail free card? Yes? No? Oh, there is so many beyond here. Twoof. Has that become more powerful? I suppose the one we just crossed must be the, yeah, I was going to say that's the primary one that we're going to be covering. Not covering. The one that we'll be launching from after this, because there isn't a stone next to it. Is there anything else over here? Is that a giant fucking carrot? It could just be the Geome's leg. That's an entire possibility, but it just looks like a giant carrot. So, I guess in the next episode we're going to be fighting the carrot geome, which isn't entirely disagreeable. Can we take your shovel with us? Because, I mean, you're not going to need it. You could bury it for exactly 1 day, or is it a week? And then when you dig it up, it'll be made of gold. Nice. So are we going to automatically be flooped up there? Oh, well, if it's getting to eat, that's good, because we're an entire continent away from home and Yara's muffins. Or is it jam? I don't remember now. I think it was muffins. Now, would you have been here regardless of which silo I went to first, but just with a different role in each area? Or maybe there's 3 abandoned people here. Does that mean that you know Doorhead then? Like, did you come on the same expedition and he abandoned you here or something? I hummed again and I'm getting sick of it. Oh. Well, that's fair enough then. I thought maybe they'd just thrown you out here and left you here. Wow. Shit happens, I suppose. Clearly, this will absolutely not be reformed if we do ultimately save the day and the world. You know, Whiteforge will definitely not learn their lesson. Or, well, they could. I don't know. I'm trying to be sarcastic, but I don't know what's going to happen. Anatole. Anatole Doorhead. Yep, and he has a door on his forehead, hence the name. Oh, so they redistributed the budget as part of the canon construction system. So, their heart was in the right place, but still seems kind of dickish to... Okay, that's a little bit sexist, just don't go there. Well, it makes sense, you know, they... I understand your point of view on this, but I mean, it makes sense for them to want to prioritize defending their homeland before discovering stuff about cities that have already lost everything that they had. And I understand the whole support of naturalism stuff, just... Wait, hang on. I get those two mixed up so much. Naturalism and naturism. One of them is nudity, and I don't remember which one. Like, I'm not... With this discussion, you don't have to be one side or the other. I'm just saying Doorhead's stance makes sense to defend... Like, to make sure that Whiteforge is defended before looking into the ancient history of a city that can't protect itself and won't protect itself and has already lost itself to time and whatever. And to sacrifice the safety of however many people live in Whiteforge just in the name of like, studying, like, not even necessarily protecting, but just studying nature and history, it makes more sense just to fund the protection. Well, at least this game's thought-provoking. I feel as though I've been having my own private monologue while they've been having this conversation, one inspired by the other, of course. No promises. I mean, it depends if there's a save statue inside the Geome or not. Well, we have a way of ours to be on. Is that the carrot? Can we launch into the carrot? So, wow. That sure is a Geome. I thought that was going to be the way out, and it isn't. Well then, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode, fucking womb level! See you then.